Ho, ho, ho! Hello,
Hello,
Holly. Hello, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you? It's so
Yeah,
lovely to talk to you.
and it's lovely to talk to you as well. Very nice indeed. Now, I believe you have some, it's usually me that asks the questions, but I believe you have some questions for me. So,
I
what do you
yeah,
want to know?
I do. I've got so much I want to know about you. It's so many years that I've been dreaming about talking to you, so I'm really excited.
Well, I remember talking to you many years ago, but I don't think we've had a proper conversation for quite a few years now. And I just, I was worried that you'd forgotten me because I think sometimes as people get older, they do lose a little bit of that Christmas magic. And I think we all have to, keep the child bubbling away sort of thing. I think that's
Yeah.
the best thing we can do at the moment. So, yeah, we're very lucky here at the North Pole in that magic. Santa's magic sort of takes care of a lot of things. So we haven't had the difficulties and the problems that other people have had this year. Actually, it's been business as usual pretty much. And I think we're on course to make a record number of presents and get them all delivered Christmas Eve. And, we're hoping to be as efficient as ever.
That's great because I bet you there's a lot of kids out there that are worried with the travel restrictions that you might not be able to get to them. So are you saying that that's absolutely not the case?
No, you might have heard there was even a gentleman in the Irish Parliament the other day who stated categorically that I was exempt. And it's not just in Ireland that I'm exempt, that I'm a special case. It's all around the world. Everybody knows me, and everybody has said that I can come and go as normal. If anybody wants me to, in order to help them feel better, they want me to do anything in particular, if they want me to wear a mask when I deliver their presents, I'm happy to do that. Just include that in their letter to Santa, whatever makes them feel safest.
So you have enough masks and hand sanitizer to
Oh,
keep your
yeah.
Santa safe?
Well, we do. Funnily enough, some of the elves were they're very entrepreneurial, and they actually set up a little hand sanitizing factory this year. Apparently, it's a byproduct of sugar canes. And they do eat a lot of sugar canes. And I'm not quite sure of the exact chemical process, but we have got lots and lots of hand sanitizer this year. There might even be some going in people's stockings.
Oh, fantastic. Well, as long as you and the elves and Mrs. Claus and everyone's keeping as safe as possible, that is fantastic.
We are,
And are
we
you
are.
able to connect with people? Are you staying connected to friends and family?
Yes, we are. And I think, do you know what? I think it's wonderful, the internet and that. I probably haven't used it as much as I have this year before. But I mean, you met one of my elficians earlier on, and they're splendid, these elves. They know all about the computer malarkey and shenanigans and stuff. And, so I'm able to talk to people all around the world, like instantly. It's absolutely fantastic. And I think one of the, I try and look for positives, you see. And I think there are positives. And I think one of the positives at the moment is the fact that people are spending more time with their families and they're also spending more time connecting with people. And this is why, obviously, all the video calls and things have taken off so much. They've really clicked on, sort of thing.
Mm. Yeah, I agree. Definitely lots and lots of family time. It's so special.
Mm.
And this your amazing grotto, this virtual grotto, and how you're getting it out to many, many children across the world.
Well, yes. So my lovely friends at Virgin Media basically came along and said, well, look, why don't we set you up at a grotto with your reindeer, who are just behind me at the moment, and you can talk to people via the magic of the internet, And yes, there's been lots of lucky children who've won the opportunity. Obviously, I couldn't speak to everybody. Because whilst I can do certain things by magic, unfortunately not everybody else is magic. So we weren't able to sort that out. But there are hundreds of children that are going to get to speak to me, I'm pleased to say. And also, we've made it really accessible so that children who perhaps have special requirements, such as sign language, or they need an audio description, or whatever we can do to help alongside our friends at Scope, which is a wonderful charity, we've been able to do that. So we're getting to speak to as many people as we can.
Oh, well done. I think all that you're doing is absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
Your favourite Christmas movie?
My oh, I've got a few actually. I shouldn't probably say this one, but I don't know. There's something about Bad Santa that I quite like. But probably my favourite one is Elf, I think, because I recognise Buddy and I recognise that sort of character, you know. There's a very good one, I think it's called Scrooged, which is about a television executive who it's a sort of reworking of A Christmas Carol, really. But it's Bill Murray, and he's very good. And I feel his pain sometimes because I live with the elves 365 days a year, and they sing and dance constantly. And I have to confess, just occasionally, I think to myself, oh, wouldn't it be nice to have a little bit of peace and quiet? You know, maybe go and sit down somewhere with Mrs. Claus and have a candlelit meal and maybe play some Neil Diamond or the Carpenters or some easy listening. But no, I mean, the elves mean well, but they are incredibly loud.
Well, you and Mrs. Claus to treat yourself on Christmas night after your busy evening the night before. You should have a lovely, relaxing night on Christmas.
Yeah, well, I have to confess, and I'm sorry to admit this, but these days what tends to happen is I get back from my journey round with the sleigh. Mrs. Claus pours me a very small brandy, and I've usually fallen asleep before I've finished it. So I do sleep most of Christmas Day, but hopefully everybody is enjoying the presents, so that makes it all worthwhile.
What would you like for Christmas? What would you like for Christmas? What present would you like to get?
What I always want is Christmas spirit. Now, I'm sure you've seen this I've got a feeling this is in Elf actually, that they actually they deal with this, and the Christmas spirit, I think, is actually should be there all year round. But it's all about being kind to people. It's about understanding people. It's about listening to people. It's about putting yourself in the other person's shoes. Because I think there's so much going on now where people, they just want to pick an argument about anything. You know, if somebody says, oh, this and this, then there's 7 different people disagreeing with a different part of that sentence, and it just seems a shame. And really, it's just see the other person's point of view. You know, some people are still very afraid of what's gone on in the world this year, and I think if you can understand that and do all you can to put them at ease, then I think that's helpful. It doesn't matter whether you think they're silly or not. It's just about being kind.
Kindness is definitely key. I completely agree. I think that's all my questions for you. So thank you so very much for talking to me, and good luck with the rest of this month getting everything ready for the big day on Christmas Eve.
Thank you very much. And it's always lovely to talk to someone called Holly, because obviously that is one of my favourite names. And it's also lovely to talk to you because I did do some checking up before I spoke to you. And I'm pleased to say that you are on the nice list. So you can expect some treats on Christmas morning.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I hope you're on the nice list too.
I hope so. Goodness me, there'll be trouble if I'm not. But it's lovely speaking to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much and good luck.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.